Hi guys, listen up. I've been sitting here literally for hours now trying to figure out the Bitcoin chart, and I think I've got something. But the thing is, if this drop didn't happen at 19,500, nobody would be questioning the actual drop. Everybody would be saying that's a natural small correction, we are going further up and that's it. Right now it doesn't seem that way because everybody is really bearish because we hit some kind of target 19,500. People feel we need a bigger correction than what we got, so everybody wants the price to go down, but the price actually is not going down, it's going up. So what's actually happening? I think I got something for you. It took a while to find it, but I think I've got it now, so I'm gonna show you. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you subscribed. Now I said that, now we can go on with the video. Okay, so basically what's been happening, Bitcoin dropped down. We were expecting a correction a lot more than what we got. This is 70% correction, right? 16% correction. Everybody expecting a 30% correction down to the 14,000, something like that, but the price actually goes up. Not only that, it's breaking some kind of bullish technicals. Like there was a bearish triangle, right? Price going down, gets in the triangle, it should go down, and then it goes up. Like what are we still bullish, going to 30? What's happening? And it goes up. Then on the 4-hourly here, on the moving averages are also really bullish. Look at this. I was expecting some kind of correction or some kind of stop at the yellow one, the 50 moving average. We got the red, the yellow, the blue and the purple, 20, 50, 100 and 200 moving average. And I was expecting it to hit the yellow, the 50 moving average, get some resistance there and then go back down, but it's not going down. And I'm like, what's happening, man? Wait, stop. What's happening? Are we really bullish? Are we really going to 30,000? Are we gonna break 20,000 like in the start of December? What's happening? So you try to figure it out, because doesn't matter what time frame you look at it, it's bullish. Look at this. We went down, we got support on the 20 moving average, this is on the daily time frame, and then we started going up. Like what? We have to go down first. So what's happening? So I don't think you can explain this with MACD. RSI is telling us that we need a bigger correction. You can watch my previous video I did on this. RSI is telling us we need some bigger correction, but right now we are not getting the correction we actually need. So this looks like it's some kind of small drop, and we are going to continue higher up. And there is where the story stops, because everybody is undecisive. So where is it going to actually stop going up? Is it going to stop going up, and what's going to happen? So this is my conclusion right now. This is my conclusion. Right now, we're gonna remove the moving averages. Right now, we have some kind of resistance, and it's not on the moving averages, it's not on the RSI or MACD. There's no big divergences or something like that. We have some trend lines that are being hit. The first one being this one over here. You see here, it hits all these wicks over down here in the bottom, and also there was some kind of action just when it was breaking down, and now on the move up it's getting the resistance exactly at the line. So that's the first sign that this is the resistance and not the moving averages all the way down over here. So that's the first one. Now the second one is there any horizontal resistance, meaning the price resistance, the price number, right? And if you just try to pick it out of these wicks or these closes, it's really hard to do, because you're not quite sure which one to pick, where the actual resistance or not is. So where is the line supposed to be? Down here, down here. So we have to go up the time frame up to the daily, and now it gets really interesting, because I'll show you. This is the candle we dropped, but these here over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, these are above certain levels that we already breached. And now we can use the horizontal line for this, and you can see these levels very close on the red ones. They are the supports, because the price went down, went up here, it finds some kind of support there, down here some kind of support, and down here, and the first support is up here at 13,368. And if you see that price, let me zoom in this for you. You see the wick here, right over here, it hits 13,361 and it pulls a little back. It holds this line. So I think that's the resistance we have to break. Now here's the break to make it moment. If the resistance is not broken, we are going down to 14,000 or something like that. Watch my previous video on the RSI and how you can find the targets or time the targets. There are other things to talk about RSI and when it's actually hitting the target you want to hit. But right now, this is the resistance we have to look out for. 13,368 and this line on that goes on the side, whatever it's called. That's the resistance, not the moving averages. Moving averages are not telling anything. So when we are above all the moving averages, we have to use some lines, and these are the best lines right now that I find. And now come the cherry on the cake. The cherry on the cake that says that this resistance is gonna hold and we are gonna go down. And that's, yeah, I mean, previously I messed up big on this part over here, because what I'm gonna tell you now, it's not sure it's gonna work out, because it hasn't worked out once before, and I'll show you where. It's CME future gap. It's gonna happen. CME futures gap. Right now, the price on the CME closing price on the Friday was 16,925. So 16,925. Let me draw this for you here. That was not supposed to happen. 16,925. Okay, that's over there. That's the closing price. So this red candle closed over here at 16,925 on the CME futures, and now the price is all the way up at what's that? 18,283. So that's almost 1,300 gap. 1,300 gap between these two. I can draw it like this for you so you can see it better. That's the gap. That is gonna be the CME futures gap if it happens right now, but it's gonna happen in 2-3 hours. So how much of this gap we can close before it actually happens, I don't know. Maybe we can go all the way down there and then CME futures open and then we just go up again. But if we open with a gap, I think it's normal to assume we're gonna close it sooner rather than later. Now the problem with CME gaps, as always, there are problems with CME gaps. This gap over here, if you watch my previous video, when this run start happening, when we went into this triangle, I was saying we have to still go down. I was really bearish, and it took me by surprise, and it taught me a really important lesson, and that's don't believe the history always. So the thing is, we had a CME gap right over here, right? This part over here between these two lines, that's the CME gap. Let me move it up here. There we go. And you see here, the price went into the CME gap, but did not close it, right? So we still had a lot of CME gap to close, right? And I was expecting this price action to actually go down for whatever reason it's gonna go and close CME gaps, because I knew if it started going up, it's gonna be really hard to close the gap later on, and it actually did not close it. Also, there's also one small gap over here that's been created. It's like, I think it's like $20 or something like that. Still a gap, but it's like, I don't know if you wanna think about it. Yeah, it's actually $20 gap right over here. This is on the daily, so there are two gaps that actually have to be closed at 11 and 9.7 on the CME futures. But will we drop all the way from down here down to these levels here? Unless Corona happens, I don't think we'll drop all the way down. It can happen, but that's still like from close here, 42% drop from here and all the way from the top. That's how much is that? All the way from the top, that is just insane. It's 50% drop. Can it happen? Anything can happen, but I don't think we're gonna be still worrying about CME gaps, and we're gonna just talk technicals and believe whatever the chart is telling us. If the chart is telling us we are bullish, we're gonna be bullish. If it's telling us we are bearish, we're gonna be bearish, because right here we were supposed to be bullish and I wanted to be bullish, but until CME gap closed I did not believe it, and then it never closed, and now I don't believe in CME gaps anymore. But the problem is now we are gonna get a big CME gap right now, and will it close or will it not close? I don't know. So here's the break to make it moment, the big kahuna, the ending of the video, the mother of all conclusions. So here's the thing. We're gonna look at this from 4-hourly time frame, and we're gonna use the moving averages as well. So here's the thing. Maybe, yeah, now let's look at it on daily. So from today until tomorrow, and maybe even a few days, what we want to see if it's gonna break the resistance over here. If it breaks the resistance, if it holds above the resistance, closes above the resistance, and next candle after that, so 2 days, maybe Monday, Tuesday, still keeps on going up, we are really bullish. I mean, the gaps can still come back down and close, but then you will see it on the technicals that they are gonna show you like there is gonna be some idea double top or something else will happen, and then we can read off and be really bearish, and we can say okay, it's going down. But for now, if it breaks this resistance over here, 18,363, if it goes above it, we are actually gonna be bullish, even though there is gonna be a huge gap over here. Huge gap. Okay, now if it doesn't break the resistance, if we get in 3 hours to the CME opening, CME futures opening, and the price starts tanking down, we are continuing to be bearish, especially if you start breaking some lines like this one, 20 moving average on the daily. If you start going below the line and closing below the line, you can expect, watch my previous video on the RSI and how to time the bottom. And then after you watch that video, watch the video before that, 3 coins to buy after the bottom on the dip. So when this drops down, to 14,000 or wherever the price is when the bottom hits, and we get, you want to buy something. I don't care what you want to buy something, okay? Because after this hit, it's gonna go like ballistic. So you want to buy something. So my last 2 videos on the RSI and 3 coins to buy may be worth watching after this video. That's what I got for you today, and it was really hard to find out what's gonna happen. And if you liked the video so far, like the video. If you want to see more of these videos, maybe future video on update on what happened, maybe you should subscribe and see that if that update ever comes or not. Now, thank you for watching. We are 370 subscribers now, a new all-time high. So we're getting there. I'm preparing something for a 500 subscribers special. We're gonna get there as well. We just need to pump these numbers a bit. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. As always, every day making a video, grinding. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.